Chapter 1. Selection. A mix of very different people will not only get you to your destination faster, they will make the journey a whole lot more interesting. Sir Clive Woodward delivers a brilliant after-dinner anecdote about what it felt like to address his England squad. Up at the front, within arm's length, would be senior players like the captain Martin Johnson, Lawrence Dallaglio, and Jason Leonard. They were the godfathers, and Woodward would often wait for them to nod their approval before proceeding. Then came the students, the guys scribbling away furiously in their notebooks. Johnny Wilkinson, Neil Back, Richard Hill, all analysts of the game, ready to take anything apart and scrutinise it. Next came the outside backs, and you could never be sure if they were truly present. Ben Cohen, Dan Luger, Ian Balshaw. Keeping them focused was tough. Then, finally, came the scrum halves, small in stature but all massive personalities. Matt Dawson, Austin Healey, Andy Gummersall, frantically trying to chip in with a wisecrack. "Try coaching that crowd," Clive says with a smile. We might have all looked pretty similar, but looks can be deceptive. Like the Avengers, we each had our own superpower, but with that power came plenty of challenges and challengers. Clive was a strong enough leader to know that he needed big characters in his side, and he also needed complementary difference. We had extroverts and introverts, graduates and tradesmen, inexperienced internationals, and British and Irish lions. This exploration of celebrating difference begins with selection, which is to a leader what choosing ingredients is to a chef. Clive has often said that selection is 50% of coaching. Your strategy and tactics can be flawless, your training can be world-class, but if you haven't got the right people in the right positions, you're going to make things very hard for yourself. In business, recruitment is every bit as important as selection is in sport. Before you go anywhere, you need to make sure that you've got the right people on the bus. A mix of different people will not only get you to your destination faster, they will make the journey a whole lot more interesting. A leader usually inherits a team at the start of their tenure, the team assembled by their predecessor. A good leader will ask themselves, is there enough difference in this team? Can these individuals challenge and collaborate effectively? And most importantly, do the skills and capabilities match the ambition of the mission? It's critical to understand that the team that has got you to where you are may not be the one that will get you to where you want to go. And it is vital not to see selection as a task only for the early stages of a team's formation. The best leaders are always reviewing the composition and performance of their team and assessing how well suited each individual is to their ever-changing environment they find themselves in. Dana Strong, who at the time of writing is President of Consumer Services for Comcast, makes an interesting point about when and how to change a team. Don't pick your team too fast. Make sure that you really understand what you have and really sit with it. Some mistakes I've made were making too many changes too quickly, she says. So when it comes to packing your team with difference, what can business learn from sport? Recruit for difference. Say the word diversity in a business context, and the discussion will inevitably turn to subjects like gender, race, and disability. And that is absolutely as it should be. Many companies are still falling a long way short in these areas. The point that you have to see it to be it is made powerfully with regard to all forms of diversity. It is very hard to forge a connection or envision a long-term career in a company that has nobody around the top table who looks or sounds like you. You want employees to look up and see consistent quality coupled with an abundance of difference. Diversity of gender, race, and upbringing are all critical drivers of cognitive difference.